Hello, fantabulous souls. Welcome to Psychically Speaking, where we discuss all things body, mind, spirit related. I'm your host, Psychic Lisa Ann. As a professional psychic medium and healer, I have been assisting people for over 27 years. I am so excited to have you join me on this journey called life as we share, learn, and grow together. So let's jump right in. Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to 2023. We have officially entered the 7 year. So, according to numerology, when we add the 2, the 0, the 2, and the 3, we get a 7. Now, for me, the 7 has always been about faith. More importantly, taking those leaps of faith. So, this year, you are going to be challenged to take some leaps of faith. The people that are going to have the best year, a year of empowerment, a year of manifesting, a year of achieving goals and great accomplishments, are going to be the people that are willing to step outside of their comfort zone. So, a great mantra is one that I've given many, many times, and that is I am comfortable in the discomfort. Because a lot of times when we're required to take that leap of faith, we are going to be doing something that we're not feeling very comfortable with. It is stepping outside of our comfort zone. Now, before we can take that leap of faith and step outside of our comfort zone, we kind of have to have a direction or a focus of where we want to go, what direction we want to go in, and what we want to manifest. So, I want to share with you something that Kyle and I do the beginning of every year. Every year, the 1st of January, we take out a piece of paper and we write down 3 things that we want to accomplish, 3 goals that we have for the year. And we have a special little place in our office that we keep this piece of paper. This year, I kind of expanded that idea out. And when my family came over for New Year's Day, I actually had little heart-shaped pieces of paper out on the table where we were going to be eating, and I had a cute little vase and some pens. And I encouraged everybody to write down 3 goals that they had. And I had them put their name on the outside so that when we get back together next year, everyone will be able to pull them out and see what they manifested, what their accomplishments were, and what they achieved. And it's really a great way to help keep your mind focused on the direction that you're going. So for you, if you're doing this at home, you can actually write those 3 goals down and keep it someplace where you can see it. That's the important part. You always want those 3 goals in the front and center part of your mind. Now, let's be honest, it doesn't really matter what year it is. Sometimes staying focused on your goals can be very complicated. And it can be very hard when life circumstances and challenges and different issues come up. So, a great way that I have found to make sure that I'm always making choices and decisions that are going to keep me on track with my goals is by simply asking myself one question before I make my decisions. And I do this with each and every decision that I have to make. And that question is this opportunity? Is this choice? Is this decision that I'm about to make going to move me closer to my goal, closer to the thing that I'm trying to manifest or the thing that I want to experience? Or is it moving me further away? And it just helps me to really bring clarity to the choices that I need to make. Because obviously, if it's moving it away from my goal, that is not going to be a good choice for me. Whereas if it's moving me closer to my goal, then that's honestly a no brainer. And that's the choice that I want to make. I will share with you that I actually have lots of goals, as always, for this new year. But one of my first goals, I have a list of fabulous people that I cannot wait to introduce you all to through my podcast. So that is something that I have been working on for quite a while now. We've gotten sidetracked with a new website and some other fun things, some other projects that we have going on that will have to happen first, but we're almost there. So I'm very excited about that. But that is a big goal of mine is I meet so many unbelievable, incredibly talented people on a daily basis. So I'm very excited to be able to start introducing them to all of you. So, as I wrap up today's quick, short, and sweet little podcast, I want to leave you with two things. One, I want you to go ahead and write down three things that you want to achieve this year. You can pick three different areas of your life. You can have a health goal, a business goal, a personal goal, or you can have all three the same. It's all up to you. These are your goals. And then I want you to write down somewhere where you will see it on a daily basis. I am comfortable in the discomfort. And I want to add to that by sharing with you a visual that I do very often when I am making a big decision that I might feel is very scary or is really requiring me to take a huge leap of faith, something that is making me feel very uncomfortable, even though my soul and my spirit might be telling me it's the right thing to do. That doesn't mean that my human side is not feeling uncomfortable as I'm making that choice. So, one of the visuals that I do is I will get myself in a nice, quiet, relaxed space, get myself in my little meditation zone, maybe play some music in the background. I will close my eyes, and I always start the same way whenever I'm doing any kind of visualization or meditation. I always start by giving my mind permission to be quiet and still. And that way, I know that there will be no outside thoughts or distractions, that my mind will start wandering. I then always bring my focus to my physical body, and I just kind of start at the top of my head and I work my way down to the bottom of my feet, just feeling all of those areas of stress and tension beginning to release. I may physically allow my shoulders to drop, my arms to relax, my legs to relax. And then finally, I'm ready to bring my focus to my heart, where I always love to visualize a beautiful pink light that flows out of my heart and fills my body from the bottom of my feet to the top of my head with a feeling of peace and love. Because all of the work that we do always comes from that place of heart. And then I will visualize myself standing on top of the highest, tallest mountain I can envision. And I will imagine myself with my back towards the edge of this cliff, the edge of the top of this mountain. And I will picture myself with my arms spread wide out. And as I take a deep breath, I will just allow myself to fall back off of that mountain. And that is energetically giving myself permission to take that leap of faith. It is giving myself permission to trust that I am going to land safely as I step outside of my comfort zone and I make choices and I make decisions that will completely require me taking a leap of faith. So, once again, Happy New Year to everybody. Welcome to 2023. I have decided the word for this year is going to be empowerment. So, I hope that you will continue to listen, tune in, try the exercises, think about the things that we discuss here on Psychically Speaking, and I will have some really special guests coming up this year. So, Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks again for joining me. And if you enjoyed this podcast, please be sure to share it with a friend and be sure to subscribe. For more information on my work or my Body, Mind, Spirit Spa and Gift Shop located in the historic downtown Southern Pines, North Carolina, please visit spiritquestnc.com. And remember, Life isn't always rainbows and butterflies. So each and every day, make the choice to be fantabulous.